Windsurf version 2 with some major upgrades such as web search, automated memories, code execution improvements, improvements in the problems tab. Here you can see Cascade is identifying the task and
Infinite memory is going to be a good and bad thing. I don't know if I would ever want an AI system to have infinite of anything. That could be bad in itself. Infinity doesn't exist. It's just a figment of mind. That's what I'm going to go as. Because if something did go on forever and ever and ever, it'll come back like nothing ever happened. Just look at the Flash. I ain't capping. He runs so fast sometimes, or he does shit so fast, it look like he's standing still. So does infinity really exist?
searching the internet to get relevant information and performing the task. Here is automated memory. Cascade can remember our conversation and able to be relevant while we have a conversation with that. Execution is now streamlined and able to directly fix issues if any problem occurs. And I'm going to show you all these latest features and more. Let's get started.
Oh yeah.
So
And
here
this
we
is
go now for
coding.
Windsurf. It's an AI code editor which speeds up your process of building any application, fixing errors, refactoring your code, everything simplified. So download Windsurf editor if you haven't. This is Windsurf editor and the two shortcuts you might need to remember is Command L and Command I. Command L is Cascade where you can give a task and it can perform it for you, such as creating an application or refactoring the code. It goes and create those required files and able to execute commands for you. But today we are going to see some new features which got added. That is internet search. So first going to open a new tab here, clicking plus. I want to build AI agents with knowledge. So going to the URL and going to copy the URL. That is the documentation.
First of all, I'm gonna say this from right now. Anyhow, this motherfucking Windsurf 2.0 can actually be an IDE that could scrape from the internet. Shit, sign me up. Alright, hold on. Let me see something, cause I hate getting my shit hyped up and shit like that just to find out there's a paywall after, you know? So let's go on Windsurf, just to make sure there's no paywall. I will have to consider. Oh, look, plans and pricing. You already know that the motherfuckers not giving shit for free. Oh, hold on, it is free. Let me see the stipulations. Free one-time trial, free 50 user prompts, 250 prompts. Okay, so they basically throttling you. Let's see. Let's talk 50 up to 50 users, 300 prompts, 1200 flow actions. Credit can be pooled. Can purchase more premium each. See, this is why I don't trust IDEs that have AI integration in them, because it then turns into like, how much can I charge you every time you speak to me? Like, bitch, I'm not paying you money to speak to you, bro. Like, just sign me up to where I could talk to a retard, and I'm just saying this in fine tuning your own AI locally. I'd rather the program an AI that's retarded and hallucinating and paid to talk to who? Y'all niggas still can't get shit right, even if we pay you. What the fuck I'm paying you for, nigga?
Page and pasting that here and just asking create AI agents with knowledge and then clicking enter. Now it's going to the web page, collecting all the required information, preparing all the chunks, creating the requirements.txt file. It identified that it already exists, so it's going to update that. It prepared a test agent for me. I can accept those changes. Now the second important thing is that the ability to directly run terminal commands from Cascade. So I can just click accept and it can automatically create the required files. That is a smooth process. So here is a knowledge agent and we are providing the knowledge using this sample.txt. So I'm just creating a sample.txt file and it has some information. Now we are going to test its terminal capability.
You know what I'm now realizing too? It's advantageous to stay free when you're using AI. And here's why. For me, I only use the free shit. When I run out of the free prompts, I use the horrible shit and try to work back and backtrack what I can do to still get my project like started and going still. I don't try to pay for it because I ran out of prompts. I do that because when it comes to the future AI and prompt engineering, they dumbing down the free version so they could force you to pay for it. Duh. Why the fuck would you pay for it expecting to get a bigger upgrade? They just dumbed it down so you can pay for it. Doesn't mean it's gonna fix your issue. So when you pay for it, you're still gonna get throttled to pay for more. Now they put you in a section full of stupid niggas. Oh, we got them to pay 20. Let's upcharge them for another 20. Because first of all, ChatGPT is not free forever. Once you buy the membership, it's free for that time, and then you kind of use it up, and then you get throttled, but you could use it again at a faster rate than another nigga like me who's using it for free, who might not get access to it for another 24 hours. You feel me? You're not gonna get more access than a nigga paying, let's say, $400 or a nigga who's using an enterprise plan. Nigga, you got a whole line of motherfuckers using that shit. So why would you pay for it and not really try to understand what the fuck you're using it for? Unless, I don't know, niggas do shit backwards. I don't know.
I'm going to say run at knowledge agent and clicking enter. It's verifying if the required sample.txt file is available, and it's now trying to run, clicking accept. Now it's finding an error, so it's just trying different ways of doing it. It found that there's no module available, so it's trying to automatically install it for me, creating a virtual environment, activating the virtual environment, and installing all the required packages. Now it's trying to run it. Now it's asking me for OpenAI API key. I'm just saying it's in the .env file. To load the .env file,
This is where I get angry a little bit. A lot of these projects are fucking charging you, and I can't blame them. It's an easy buck. A lot of these projects are charging you just so they can use the API of another nigga. Like they're still using ChatGPT. And if I'm not mistaken, that has a different model than the one that what model is used for ultimate AI GP? Oh, Windsurf. There you go. Shit. AI API. Fuck it. I believe we offer two different models. Talk to speed, talk to. See, they have two different models. What API does OpenAI use? I don't know if it's the newest model though. Not all APIs have the newest model, or you can use it, but it may be more money. It may be a lot more money. I'm trying to make sure y'all don't do no baby cabbage, GBT base. There you go. Most models should be used on GPT-5 and GPT. I know because I tried to train my model. I tried to train him on GPT-4. Nigga, that motherfucker was, oh my God, 89,000 gigabytes. This shit almost shut down my computer, bro. Like, I ain't going to cap. Not having it, bro. And the GPT, what was it, 3? I believe it was 3.5, whatever the case may be. That shit is so bad. Like that shit is so bad. Take it from a nigga who has a model on Hugging Face. That motherfucker. Granted, I could have been training it on data set that is like not the best. Still utilizing how I could like get better data set, but that shit is so bad that doesn't change anything about GPT-4. I don't think it's a model that anyone should be using to train anything on, my nigga. That's like you might as well use DeepSeek, cheaper, you know. And mind you, this is just to talk to a nigga, bro. It ain't like you won't get anything done. This is to talk to a nigga. Let me see final thoughts. Let me hear your final thoughts, because I don't really.
overall, I'm really impressed about all these updates. One key feature which I feel like it's lagging compared to Cursor is the ability to use O1 model. So if you
I
go to
yo, I need a Nobel Peace Prize at this point, my nigga.
Cascade, there's an option at the bottom to choose Claude 3.5 Sonnet or GPT-4o. If there is an addition O1, then that would have been much better compared to Cursor. Because if I open Cursor, I have that option to choose O1, O1 Preview, O1 Mini. So that is the only bit missing in Windsurf's.
I still don't think I use Cursor. I don't think Cursor for me, and maybe that's because I like to code and I understand code to a certain extent. So if I'm gonna use something of AI assistance, I'd rather have a UI next to me than a UI inside or an interface inside my IDE helping me. I don't feel comfortable working like that. I probably should check it out. I'm using more Copilot and GPT and Claude and DeepSeek. It's a whole spectacle right now of AI tools that I'm fucking trying to use to get shit together. But all in all, I think that Cursor definitely might be better than I said Windsurf. Cursor might not be better than Windsurf AI. Um and that's just because Cursor to me is just something that has hype behind it. While Windsurf might be and it shows based off of how much access you have to the O1 model. It's not just something that they're just putting together like Cursor just to have it on market. They're trying to take their time with it. I'm going to check out Windsurf, but it's just a paywall. I don't like how these models have something behind a paywall all the time. It messes up the experience for a programmer when you gotta pay money to play. Like, don't nobody care about your specific product like that if you're not. And this is more so why I want more developers in the community. Maybe we'll be able to pay once we know a nigga. But why the fuck would I want to pay to job from Jacob Farm or whatever the fuck with the state? What's this nigga name? Jake from State Farm. Fuck, my nigga. Yeah. This ain't no Jake from State Farm, my nigga. We don't know you. You feel me? So if when it comes to a project, we would like to get some connecting going on, my nigga. I don't just buy a video game based off of what I see on a commercial. I do some research, watch some game throughs, and all that shit. So let me know what y'all think. Let see the features. Yeah, I mean, like, comment, and subscribe. He always giving us the greatest bangers. A lot is said about Linux open Windsurf is becoming as good as Cursor with these features. Yeah, it might be, but I feel like it has ways to go when it comes to development.